The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Well, they took game 1. If they can make it 2-0, Greg, the odds certainly favor them to advance.
Well, the cliche is that the series doesn't start until someone wins on the road, but the reality is if they take care of business on their home court tonight, they'll be on their way to ending it.
And free throw good from Hartenstein. Good on both. So it's the Timberwolves now. Conley with it. To Randle from past the arc, drills it from outside.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Dort. Back to Holmgren. Floats it up for Holmgren. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, DA?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Randle after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Edwards. They grab their own miss and slam dunk by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's McDaniels. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And McDaniels drops them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniel. Williams with the ball. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren with it. Out defended by Randall. Just 4 to shoot. Williams for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Julius Randle, number 1. 4th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Minnesota trails by 6. Gobert, the screen. McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, being just 2 for 2. Throw good, Edwards.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Both good from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Dort passes to Hartenstein. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Pass to Edwards. Back to Randle. Over Williams. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Randle's got 5 points so far.
You know, Randle has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Edwards can't hit.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
To the inside, and he jams it with authority.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
McDaniels with the ball. Williams picks him up. Gobert with a screen on Williams. McDaniels in the post. He started by Williams. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Holmgren against Gobert. Gobert with the block. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Now here's Williams. He has 5. To the paint. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all we can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniels got 7.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And he gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Randall. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Joe. Reed with a screen on Wiggins. Inside. Reed misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. No one covering. He's got 8.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
So it's the Timberwolves now, after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Pass to Edwards. From the line, and he hits the jump shot.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
The Thunder with the lead. Now Joe. Wiggins kicks to Williams. Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And it's 8 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards against Williams. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Joe.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Williams, that's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Edwards against Williams. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Got that one up quick. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Reed. Still without a basket.
On the inside, Reed's got a deep bag that he can go to. And he's a hard guy to cover.
The Timberwolves shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Reed.
I like the fact that Reed is pretty crafty. He's got a good understanding and feel for the game. I mean, he makes plays, especially around the hoop, that other big men can't.
He doesn't get the second one.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Minnesota trails by 8. Popped up there for Edwards. And stolen by Wiggins. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Joe. Here's Holmgren. Reed with the block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Defensive foul.
The Thunder shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Thunder, Williams. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Williams. Minnesota trails by 11. Here's McDaniels. He has 7. Reed finds DiVincenzo. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Pass to Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Reed. Reed with a screen on Williams. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Reed with the rebound.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from in close. Minnesota trails by 8. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. That's the 3 fly. The Thunder pull it in. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Edwards against Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 7. Pass to Reed. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Wiggins. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Somehow he got a hard shot to fall there. DiVincenzo deserves our props.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Williams against Reed. 18 feet out, and that one drops. And the Thunder lead by 11.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Reed. And off the prior, and in it goes.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. and he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Conley in at the point. DiVincenzo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Well, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Clock at 6. Reid with a screen on George. Conley for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. 11-point game. There's the triple. Traps in the tray. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
DiVincenzo against Dort. Back to Caruso. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Joe can't get it to go. Minnesota trails by 8. A free for DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Dort against DiVincenzo. A 3-ball. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Wallace. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Thunder lead by 8.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Reid with a screen on Caruso. It's Randall with the drive. Missed inside. The Thunder leading by 8. To the middle. Joe passes to Dort. Wallace outside. Hartenstein with a screen on Reid. Here's Wallace. Off target with his 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now here is Conley. Covered by Joe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. Shoots over Caruso. Randall no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Wallace against Conley.
Conley just keeps producing. He's the ultimate professional.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Two shots.
And the first one drops.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, But I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Reed. Here we go, one-on-one. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Line for one.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
The Thunder leading by 3. And here is Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by Reed. Here's Conley, and it's sent back by Wallace. Here's Dort, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
Free throw good, George. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. All free throws good from George. Minnesota trails by 5. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Dante DiVincenzo, 3rd.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Alexander Walker passes to Randall. Right block shot. Caruso grabs the miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points. The Thunder have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Williams taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And both free throws good for Williams. Minnesota trails by 7. Pass to Alexander Walker. Inside. Here's Randall. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Hartenstein against Reed. Caruso with the ball. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Conley. No good on the triple. The Thunder leading by 7. Williams finds Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Rebound by Alexander Walker. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Dort.
What I love about DiVincenzo defensively is his competitive spirit. This guy loves to battle and compete.
Alexander Walker on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Outside for Randall. Good on the triple. Randall's got 13.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Wallace outside. Back to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Tries again, and Hartenstein finishes inside. Hartenstein's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Randall gets to Conley. Back to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Williams can't hit.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Reed in the post. Defended by Caruso. The Thunder leading by 6. Back to Dort. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Conley against Dort. Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. Shoots over Dort. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Mike Conley.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Michael Conley. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And the Thunder with the possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Williams dishes to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving it around. Edwards with it. Dort covering.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
For Minnesota, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Free throw good, Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And Edwards drops them both. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4. They came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
McDaniels against Wallace. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Dort with the ball. Wallace outside. McDaniels against Dort. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Randall. To the paint, looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. The first free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Minnesota trails by 6. Outside, Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Williams with the block.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Edwards looking it over. Three-pointer, Randall.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
On the clock. Randall from outside.
To me, they look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to affect them at both ends of the floor.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes. 16 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Oh, Edwards flies up and finishes the alley-oop.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
To the wing on the left. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Edwards against Wiggins. Edwards gets it done inside.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
Pass to Wiggins. Williams against Edwards. And here is Holmgren. Outside Williams. Over Edwards. A shot off that time.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Now DiVincenzo for the 3. Go! At the buzzer!
And that 3 makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the Thunder. They're up by 6. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about this shot.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. They trail by 6. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. A fadeaway. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Oklahoma City. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Here's Randall. Now Conley. 4 on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Minnesota trails by 10. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Conley with the screen on Williams. Down low. Here's Gobert. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Gobert's length is intimidating, which is why defenders often resort to fouling.
For Minnesota, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. He's off on the first.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Dort. Minnesota trails by 10. Gobert in the corner. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Dort over Conley. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Edwards' shot is good.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19. Hartenstein in the high post. Here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. First free throw is good. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And McDaniels with the block.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the left wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Gobert. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Back to Edwards. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
At the line for your away team, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Williams from outside bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Minnesota trails by 8. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The muscle from Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaden McDaniels. He's been getting to the line, made 6 of his 8 tries. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Holmgren against Gobert to the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's McDaniels. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
First personal foul, 15 foul. At the line for your away team, Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. And McDaniels drops them both. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 8-point game. Outside Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. Outside Edwards. Down low. It's stolen by Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And rebounded by McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Edwards with confidence.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Now here's Holmgren. Door to screen on Randall. Holmgren can't hit. Minnesota trails by 7. Randall down low. Working on Holmgren. Randall with the bucket.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 28 points for the game.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outplaying their opponent the entire game.
McDaniels passes to Randall. Good D by Holmgren. The Thunder leading by 10. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Holmgren. Hartenstein against Gobert. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Epic counts. Dort's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Randall down low, defended by Dort. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Randall's got 17 now. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Conley finds Randall. Inside. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Williams passes to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Buries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to McDaniels. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
Joe with it. Randall on him. Joe passes to Holmgren. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Holmgren can't hit. Minnesota trails by 10. And here's Reed. Defended by Holmgren. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Joe. Edwards can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Holmgren with a screen on McDaniel. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Randall outside. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Poke loose. Holmgren with the steal. 1:46 left in the third. Pass to Joe. To the middle. Here's Caruso. Reed against Holmgren. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Holmgren's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City. Randall a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards passes to Randall, trying to get something going, and it's denied. Reed gets the bucket. There's a minute left in the third quarter. The Thunder leading by 12. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 27. Caruso against Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota trails by 12. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Reed. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. Outside for Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Oklahoma City enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Joe passes to Wiggins. It's stolen by DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. That's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
Shooting from the right team, Dante DiVincenzo, taking 2 shots.
throw drops for DiVincenzo.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. He takes it in.
Alex Caruso taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Caruso. And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota trails by 12. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Gobert with it. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Thunder leading by 12. Caruso with the ball. In the corner, Wallace with it. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Wallace against DiVincenzo. Now Hartenstein. Back to Wallace. Pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second team foul. At the line for 2. Alex Caruso.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Caruso nails both of them. Minnesota trails by 14. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Caruso. Pass to Wallace. To the paint. Here's Joe. Randall with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Caruso. Randall with the bucket.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The Thunder leading by 12. Now Caruso. Pass to Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 4. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Dort. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Outside, Dort. Williams against Edwards. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gobert dishes to Randall. Out to Edwards. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
It's tipped. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Joe. Randall surveying the D. Inside, Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen on Randall. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Minnesota trails by 10. Mr. Gobert. For 3, Edwards. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 16th rebound on the night. Dort kicks to Williams. Back to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Williams against Randall. Conley with the screen on Williams. Here's Randall. Lock at 6. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed's checked in.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And rejection by McDaniel. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
The Thunder leading by 11. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Guarded by Reed. Tries from 7. They get it back. Here's Hartenstein. Tries yet again. And it's good on the way up. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't be a watcher out there and letting rebounds slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and fight for the ball.
Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Over to the wing. Bounce pass from Reed. Fires from way outside. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Williams.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams to the middle. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Guys, I'll tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Reed, that's another rebound.
Beasting on the boards. He is having his way inside.
And he's nearing the franchise record for rebounds in a playoff game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Randall a screen on Williams. McDaniels passes to Reed. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Minnesota trails by 11. Back to Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Gets in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. On defense, the Thunder. 13-point lead. Reed misses. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Hartenstein. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Hartenstein's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's one of the best in the league at that. even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Here's Holmgren. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Fades back. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Reed.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Oklahoma City shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. From deep, Williams.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
There's McDaniels. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Thunder leading by 12.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Thunder.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Chet Holmgren.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Pass to Reed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice job by Reed there, getting the defense off balance a bit and drawing the foul.
At the line for the away team, Naz Reid, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Williams against Edwards. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA.